Everyone, our
I'm willing to take the risk.
Oh, fantastic. You won't regret it. Well, it's been a long night, but I'm too wired to sleep. I'm gonna turn this place upside down until I find the manual. You should get some rest, though. I'll contact you in the morning. Good night, tourist.
Food stockpile discovered. Memorial Lane. Medicine cache found. Bywater. Medical cache confirmed. Via Corolla.
Meds are valuable, I know, but if I had a couple pills, I can make some trades, help my family. Even a couple pills could save my ass. Please. It's a generous offer, but we need something else. I know you're trying to help, but that's not what we need. What do you think? Can you help me out with some meds? I just don't know what to do. Where to go? trash. I gotta get some meds or I'm done for.
You don't give me your bandages when I'm done with you, that weapon stays out, we gonna have a problem. I'm through with you, now get lost. If you enjoy it.
vacant eyes, clouded over. Those devouring mouths, always slack. And the smell, yeah, that probably comes to mind too. Rot.
Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I will shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pine, where the sun don't ever shine. I will shiver the whole night. My girl, where will you go? I'm going.
Pick up, damn it. All right, gonna take a few moments to clear my head. I'll contact you when it's time for the next step. Good luck, and thanks.
What was that? Okay, it's just one. Okay, 3. Man, I just got this. I'll recycle it before it breaks anyway. Are you don't notice me? I wish I would have grabbed a toy instead. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. My shiv. down. I lost a good egg timer too.
All right, gonna take a few moments to clear my head. I'll contact you when it's time for the next step. Good luck, and thanks.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I will shiver the whole night through.
Guys, you guys need to eat something.
If it keeps on raining, levee's gonna break. If it keeps on raining, levee's gonna break. The water come in.
Hey, Casey. You there?
Yeah, always here. Always thinking. My mind is always swirling with something these days. It's impossible to shut it down.
Difficult to maintain a steady mind, given the situation you're in.
Hey, this morning I realized something. I can't even remember the last time I saw the sky. It's been a while, at least that much I know. Months. Wish I would have paid more attention. You ever been to the Badlands up in South Dakota?
Never been.
Oh, that's a shame. Like another planet. My mom used to drive me through there every summer on the way to see my uncle. The night sky was so bright. So many stars, like a dome overhead. Crystal clear view of the cosmos. That put a lot of things in perspective for me back when I really needed it. How insignificant we really are in the grand scheme of things. How my troubles, no matter how big they may seem, really don't mean squat. I mean, well, what are troubles anyway, huh? The universe doesn't know the meaning of the word. I wish I had that Badlands sky overhead right about now. You know, the first thing I'm gonna do when free is head back north. I think I've had enough of swamp life.
You mentioned your mom and your uncle.
But my uncle died a while ago. I miss him a ton. We were friends. I looked up to him. I never really knew my dad, so yeah, he kind of stepped in when he could. My mom and I, we didn't always get along. No clue what happened to my mom, actually. When I left home and joined the Guard, we weren't speaking, which, that's fine by me. She never thought too much of me. Didn't think I'd ever amount to anything. The verdict is still out, I suppose.
How did your uncle die?
Cancer. Look, tourist, I've had enough of the therapy session. I don't feel like talking anymore. I'm gonna go put my head down for a bit. I'll talk to you soon.
Scavenge prospects high. Via Corolla. Food stockpile discovered. The Shallows.
We cannot be afraid to ignite our passions, even in the midst of the nightmare. No. It is precisely then, when the nightmare's claws are digging into the thin flesh of our fading hope, that we must defy the nightmare and live. Truly live. And make no mistake, mere survival is not living. Scrounging for crumbs like a timid field mouse, begging some simpleton who bumbled her way into the role of heartless dictator for guidance? Not me. I choose to embrace everything that makes me human. I choose to carve my own way through this new world. I am not a lowly animal. I should not be acting like one. Humor me for a moment while I recount an old Bayou legend. Many of you listening will no doubt recall the campfire tale of Charlie Boy, who met his end at the hands of the Suquillon at the Bogachita Swamp. But a lesser-known Charlie Boy tale is what I will regale you with now. As As a youth, Charlie Boy was not one to adhere to rules. In fact, you could say the young lad was a bit of a miscreant. Thieving, vandalizing, terrorizing. Mischief was in his blood. And mischief is what made the man. On a sweltering summer's eve, one of those NOLA nights when the air was so thick and hot a dragonfly could barely get airborne, Charlie Boy set out from his home in the 17th Ward and skulked on over to the Garden District with revenge thumping in his chest. His family had been wronged by some rich folk landlord types who were scheming to get Charlie Boy and his family evicted for no good reason at all. Now, Charlie Boy knew there wasn't much he could do, being just a 12-year-old beanpole, but he was not about to sit idly by and let old money greed ruin his family without landing a counterpunch. So out of chicken wire, Charlie Boy molded a huge head and put an old Pulcinella mask on it, the nose stretching down to the chin. He painted the whole thing black as night. With the head on his shoulders, Charlie Boy stood a gangly 7 feet tall. A messenger from the underworld. When he found the mansion of his oppressors, midnight about to strike, he slipped over the backyard wall and scanned the opulent home for a bedroom window to tap upon and give the sleeper inside the fright of their life. Make them think death itself had come for them. Tap, tap, tap. But there was no need. The patriarch himself was lounging outside, 10 Sazeracs deep in his nightly drunken stupor, half asleep and unaware. Charlie Boy...
Hello? Come in, Tori. Morning, sunshine. You around?
I'm here, Casey. What's up?
I've located another flow regulator. We need it to repair the second pump, and guess what? I woke up this morning with water up to my ankles, so that sucks. Time is slipping away from me faster than I expected.
What area is the regulator in? I'll track it down.
The regulator is in Bywater, blue-collar part of town. Warehouses, auto repair shops, small homes shoved in where possible.
Hold that thought.
Okay, I'll be here.
You were saying?
Welcome back. The regulator is in Bywater, blue-collar part of town. Warehouses, auto repair shops, small homes shoved in where possible. There's a huge lumber yard there, too. From what I heard through tower radio chatter, a bunch of valuable machinery was discovered in a storeroom. No specifics, though. You're gonna have to poke around. Oh, and I looked into the key you mentioned. I hate to say it, but we need it. Only way to access the final pump station. So you should keep things cool with May for the time being.
What do you think of May?
Well, it's hard to tell. The tower is really going after her, spreading all kinds of unflattering words, but I don't trust much coming from them. I guess the verdict on May is still out for me. What about you?
So far, she's held up her end of the bargain when I help her out. That's a solid sign.
Yeah, and hopefully things will stay that way. And hey, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you're doing for me. It's nice to know someone has my back for once. Beginning to believe I actually might survive this. There was a time when, never mind. I'm trying to keep the dark thoughts out.
Dark thoughts can give you the edge you need to survive. Remember that.
I guess. Not a fan, though. I prefer sleep. Just hit me up when you've snagged the pump part from Bywater. I'll do my best to stay dry in the meantime. Might try to elevate my cot a few feet so I don't wake up floating. Talk to you soon, tourist. Stay safe up there.
floor by floor, we fought. 5 bloody and costly weeks to clear the entire building. By the time our climb was through, and the building was secure, our numbers were reduced to 36. 12 brave and beautiful souls lost. But their sacrifices were not in vain. We had our home, our tower. Word of our success spread like wildfire. Every day, more and more survivors found their way to our gates, and we welcomed them with arms wide open. We had the room to grow, and we grew quickly. In those early days, we were unified, and as a result, we were prosperous. One collective mind, one collective vision. They allowed us to regain control of our lives.
I'm in a bind, and I need a third party to set some wheels in motion.
But as the population
someone
grew,
unaligned. Nothing
dissent
changed, I swear.
found its way into the collective and reared its ugly head.
You've got my attention. What do you need?
Meet me on the opposite side of this building. Can't risk being overheard or seen.
I'm sure we're out of earshot. I'll go over everything. We've got this place locked down. That'll be important for hours.
You made it. Good. Okay, here's the deal. I used to be with the tower, and I was happy there. Really. But I got a tendency to get mouthy, and there were some things I saw that didn't sit right with me. So I spoke my mind. My boyfriend warned me, but I didn't listen. I thought I could get through to these people, but whatever. Long story short, they kicked my ass out. I connected with the Reclaimed out of necessity to survive. You made it. Good. Okay, here's the deal. I used to be with the tower, and I was happy there. Really. But I got a tendency to get mouthy, and there were some things I saw that didn't sit right with me. So I spoke my mind. My boyfriend warned me, but I didn't listen. I thought I could get through to these people, but whatever. Long story short, they kicked my ass out. I connected with the Reclaimed out of necessity to survive. But I don't belong with them. I belong with Justin. He and I, we need to put all this tower and Reclaim bullshit behind us. We need to make our own way.
Seems like you know what you need to do. What do you need me for?
I need to reconnect with Justin, and then we need to get the fuck out of this hell. I've written Justin a letter. Lays out my plan for us to reunite, then jet. You play poster with him. Get him the letter, then we can talk reward. Time is working against us. I'm afraid one of us might bite it before we see each other again. Tower and Reclaim don't exactly get along, as I'm sure you know. So, you can see the dilemma. If the guy who runs my patrol finds out I'm communicating with the tower, that's it for me. Walker food. Justin is stationed with the tower patrol in the area. Tom's lumberyard just across the way. Fuck. If things get crazy, he'll answer in the tower. Fuck up.
Don't worry. I'll deliver the letter. Then we can discuss your end of the bargain.
I ain't a charity case, and I like to be up front whenever I strike a deal. Here's what I have to offer. Industrial shit galore stocked up in the nearby warehouse next to this auto shop we're posted up in. Place is infested with walkers at the loading dock entrance, but there is a way in on the side. From there, you can slip right on past the fuckers without much trouble. I stashed the key to the side door somewhere safe. I'll have it when you return. Here's the letter. Meet me back here after the letter's been delivered. My love, I'm sure Justin will time is scribble now. a reply. He's It's not been quite weeks the since we poet last I am, spoke. but I still What if love we never the hold each guy. other again?
Oh, shit. You need some meds in your system. That's the tourist? Doesn't look so tough.
God, you look sicker than a dying dog.
You look like death warmed over. Get some meds.
I see you. Keep coming! Stay dead this time.
What are you doing around here? You need something?
I'm looking for Justin. Need to deliver something. That you?
Yeah, I'm Justin. What do you have?
Devon asked me to deliver this letter to you.
Much appreciated. Here, please deliver my response to Devon, and that's the last that we'll ask of you. Hi, Devon. First off, miss you. Second, I believe in us. If we die together. Our old oak, I will be there.
I know what's going on here, and it
You're
might
right.
seem to you like the right thing to do, helping out a
Time
couple of
now.
star-crossed lovers.
Love you to the moon.
You are putting their
Justin.
lives in jeopardy. Devon allowed his attitude to choose his path, but Justin doesn't deserve to be dragged down with him. We've been through a lot of shit together. I don't want anything horrible to happen to him. They need a clean break, no more contact. If they keep this up, they will both be dead. I'm sure Justin gave you a letter for Devon. That's how they've been staying in touch. Deliver this letter instead. It will end things between them. And then they can get on with their lives.
Devon, this is crazy. We can't continue to risk our lives like this. I am safe.
I'm not sure it's my place to decide the fate of their relationship. They're adults.
Oh, please. They are risking their lives. If you don't do what is right, their blood will be on your hands.
You're looking deathly ill. Better not be contagious.
You made it back. God, I hope nobody saw you. Did Justin send a reply?
Devon, this is crazy. We can't continue to risk our lives like this. I am safe, and I want to stay safe. You should do the same. I love you, but I will not jeopardize my life. You know I am right. Let me go. Take care of yourself. Goodbye, Justin. Hi, Devon. First off, miss you. Second, I believe in us. If we die together. Our old oak, I will be there, I promise. You're right. Fuck these fools. Our time is now. Love you to the moon. Justin.
Here it is. He was glad to hear from you.
Thank you so much. This letter made my day. Hell, it made my life. Justin and I, we're gonna do this. We're really gonna do this. You made a difference today, stranger. I owe you. Here's that key I promised. Hopefully gonna make your life a whole hell of a lot easier.
Hey, Toxic. Yes. Welcome to the stream. It's Poseidon Cannery. Where am I? Whoa. It's only 8 o'clock for me. I gotta get to the skiff. I'll return for...
You look sicker than a dying dog.
Oh no. I gotta hurry. I don't need... I already have one. Whatever. What? There are no ongoing events. I'll get the regulator at another time. Oh, happy birthday. You're sensitive, so next time there's you can choose a dialogue option.
Blue? You shrunk.
I got a lot of stuff. I hope that guy doesn't drown, since... Yeah, I have time.
We cannot be afraid to ignite.
Wait, where's my key? That's what it must have meant, like, ongoing events. That's unfortunate. Whoa. I actually got all the letters right. Yeah,
Food
it's
supplies
amazing.
Confirmed. Via Corolla. Advising scavenge operation. Memorial Lane. Herd stir canceled. Old Town.
Okay. Looks like I'm going to Memorial Lane. Pretty good on food right now. It's proteins I mainly have to worry about. Here, let me see. Sadly, nothing. I have a baseball bat. I didn't take anything, actually. I need to finish the durability on that. Perfect for prying off crabs. That's a lot of workable metal. I wish I could pry open doors with this. Wait, hold on, I'm close. Oh, this is gonna be so fun to hit with. Wait, back. Back. Yeah. Yeah. It's heavy though. I'll use this when I'm done with the bat. Whoa, whoa. Okay, can use some bandages. Yes! Wait, can you? That's weird. A double-barrel shotgun. Let's see how close I am. Okay. I can get a couple more uses. No, I think I'd better. I mostly use my right hand. Oh, cool.
We cannot be afraid to ignite our passions, even in the midst of the nightmare.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna lose my shells.
It is precisely then, when the nightmare's claws are digging into the thin flesh of our fading hope, that we must defy the nightmare and live. Truly live. And make no mistake, mere survival is not living. Scrounging for crumbs like a timid field mouse, begging some simpleton who bumbled her way into the role of heartless dictator for guidance? Not me. I choose to embrace everything that makes me human. I choose to carve my own way through this new world. I am not a lowly animal. I should not be acting like one. Humor me for a moment while I recount an old Bayou legend. Many of you listening will no doubt recall the campfire tale. Met his end at the hands of Sukiyama.
I have a bow.
But a lesser-known Charlie Boy tale is what I will regale you with now. As a youth, Charlie Boy was not one to adhere to rules. In fact, you could say the young lad was a bit of a miscreant. Thieving, vandalizing, terrorizing. Mischief was in his blood. And mischief is what made the man. On a sweltering summer's eve, one of those Nola nights when the air was so thick and hot a dragonfly could barely get airborne.
I'm so close, but I can't find any
out from his home in the 17th Ward
workable metal.
And skulked on over to the Garden District with revenge thumping in his chest. His family had been wronged by some rich folk landlord types who were scheming to get Charlie Boy and his family evicted for no good reason at all. Now, Charlie Boy knew there wasn't much he could do, being just a 12-year-old beanpole. But he was not about to sit idly by and let old money greed ruin his family without landing a counterpunch. So out of chicken wire, Charlie Boy molded a huge head and put an old Pulcinella mask on it, the nose stretching down to the chin. He painted the whole thing black as night. With the head on his shoulders, Charlie Boy stood a gangly 7 feet tall, a messenger from the underworld. When he found the mansion of his oppressors, midnight about to strike, he slipped over the backyard wall and scanned the opulent home for a bedroom window to tap upon and give the sleeper inside the fright of their life. Make them think death itself had come for them. Tap, tap, tap. But there was no need. The patriarch himself was lounging outside, 10 sazeracs deep in his nightly drunken stupor, half asleep and unaware. Charlie Boy knew this was his moment. He crept up and stood unnaturally tall behind this slob of a man, reached out and grabbed a spotty patch of thin hair atop his head and yanked. The man's head snapped back, eyes wide with terror as he stared up into the looming face of death. And his heart just stopped. In an instant, a 12-year-old boy was transformed into a man of power. A man who understood what a glorious weapon fear could be. A man who would never again allow anyone to tread upon him without consequence. In an instant, a legend was born.
That was a scary story. I've let 11 days go by.
Advising scavenge operation. The Shallows. Food cache uncovered. Bastion.
No. No. No, looks like I'm good. I scrapped my shotgun, right? I think I've tried. You can only stab them in the... You have to damage their brain to kill them. It'd be cool if you could, though. Food cache. Extra loot. There's extra loot and a food cache. I'm going here. I'm forgetting about that guy who's drowning. I need food. And preferably meds. No. Okay. I'm here mainly for metal. Then I'll go get that pump regulator. What? Why isn't it? What? Okay, whatever. But no, I'm not risking that noise. Oh, there were two of them. Where's all the supplies? Here it is. Boxes of stuff. Oh. Gumbo. Oh, those are some good boxes of stuff. Oh, I didn't reload it. They make too much noise for dead people. What is that?
Don't you see I need help? This wound is festering. You got any bandages? That'll help. Let me give you this.
Batter up. I got one last hit. No supplies anymore. Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do when I find an axe. That was a great decision. I even got gumbo.
Those vacant eyes, clouded over. Those devouring mouths, always
Okay, let's see what. Oh,
And the smell.
Trisha
That probably
Stew.
comes to mind too.
Baxter Stuff. Dragon Bar.
Some of you may conjure up a beast of the field,
Another
a
box of
bull or a
stuff.
swine,
Another box of
wishing their
stuff.
finest cuts
Another
were upon
box
your
of stuff.
plate.
Another box of stuff.
Fewer
And
still
the
might
gumbo.
consider the beast of the wild. A black bear wading across a stream. A nasty swamp gator more than a century old, drifting through the bayou, searching, hungry for a critter with warm blood to sink her teeth into. The nature of the beast is not what I'm asking you to contemplate. What I encourage you to mull over for the moment is what beasts all have in common. Big, small, fearsome or timid, the common thread between them all is the limit of their thoughts. Think about that.
Whoa.
A beast is limited in thought. A beast has a one-track mind. A beast thinks only about its own survival. It doesn't care about anything else. So allow me to pose a question.
I'll save this for a rainy day.
Simply beasts? Are we so beaten down, so base, that the only pursuit we can conceive is survival? Are we no longer capable of dreaming, of creation? Have we so completely blinded ourselves to the great achievements of our glorious past, disintegrate into dust because we are afraid to die? The way I see it, the answer to every single one of these questions should be a resounding no.
Could you not? I need to build another. Okay, you too. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming. How am I still low in proteins? I forgot to upgrade this. Okay, tomorrow I'd better find the regulator.
If it keeps on raining, levee's gonna break. If it keeps on raining, levee's gonna break. The water come in, I have no place to stay. All last night, I sat on the levee and moaned. All last night, I sat on the levee and moaned. Thinking about my baby and my happy home. Oh, if it keeps on raining, levee's gonna break. Oh, if it keeps on raining, levee's gonna break. And all these people
So I need...
have no place to stay. Now look here, mama,
that's what I needed to do. I should have gone to the cannery while I could. Okay, I got everything. Got on ammo. Reloaded. Okay. Let's go. The ward. Buy water. I still need that workable metal. Dude, I forgot to bring bandages and food. Oop. Still. Why don't I have the key? Oh man. It's right here. Oh. Let me try to save my shiv.
Legs are killing me. You have any pills that could help me out?
No.
Oh shit. You need to get some meds in your system.
I really should be going for, medical caches. Why do I walk this slow? Oh no. That looks like death. Forget this. I can only have 4 more things. I'd rather go the top 3. Two. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. One. Okay, I can't carry anything else. This is way too dark for my taste. I'm so glad I did that mission. Oh, come on. You know what? I can craft another shotgun. I'm keeping...
Yeah.
Oh, the skiff. I got the pump parts. I did it. Right back. Took all that time for it to load? Wow. This must be pretty big levels.
Clouded over. Those devouring mouths. Always slack. And the smell. Yeah, that probably comes to mind too. Rot. Some of you may conjure up a beast of the field.
Sorry.
Or a swine, wishing their finest cuts were upon your plate. Fewer still might consider the beast of the wild. A black bear wading across a stream. A nasty swamp gator more than a century old. Drifting through the bayou. Searching. Hungry for a critter with warm blood to sink her teeth into. The nature of the beast is not what I'm asking you to contemplate. What I encourage you to mull over for the moment is what beasts all have in common. Big, small, fearsome or timid, the common thread between them all is the limit of their thoughts. Think about that. A beast is limited in thought. A beast has a one-track mind. A beast thinks only about its own survival. It doesn't care about anything else. So allow me to pose a question. Are we simply beasts? Are we so beaten down, so base, that the only pursuit we can conceive is survival? Are we no longer capable of dreaming?
Casey, come in.
Hello.
Finally.
Yes, I'm here. Manual open to the appropriate page. You ready?
Let's do this.
Great. Let's start with the serial number again. Then I can calculate the flow requirement settings, just like the first time through this.
562-793-6-42.
Okay, let me look at these charts a second. So, here we go. Got it. Set valve A to 26.
Valve A set to 26. Number's green.
Okay, good. Valve B with A at 26 should be set at 39. Valve B to 39.
Valve B to 39. Set. Two numbers green, A and B.
Perfect. Okay, last valve. One second. There we go. Valve C should be set to 67.
Valve C set. All numbers green. Now the button, right?
Yeah, press the round button and we'll be calibrated. When this is all over, we should start a plumbing business, huh? The Bunker Buds.
Sounds like a plan. But the name needs work. Tourist and the Lip Flapper Inc. That's catchy.
Frickin' ha, tourist. Anyways, this regulator needs to be installed in another pump near St. Vincent's. Same routine with the beacon light. It'll be on, so be ready for walkers skulking about. And once it's installed and you're back at the radio, let's touch base. Good luck. Gonna spend the rest of my day figuring out how to prevent the floodwater from shorting out my radio. I'll talk to you soon.
Scavenge prospects high. Rampart. Meds discovered. Old Town.